Gather round, hunters, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus One. I am Captain Tirek of the heavy cruiser Vengeance, which is a very right and proper name for, well, how we kind of feel after what happened very recently. You see, last episode ended with the Ravager running headfirst into a planet. See, we weren't quite paying attention to the range readout. We were flying at maximum speed, and I wasn't looking properly at the things because I was trying to talk about other stuff, and well, we proved very much that this game has collision meshes and that planets are very dangerous to your health. And because of that, we are now in a drone cruiser, the Vengeance, which is kind of a funny concept considering that we're the Merak. So a drone cruiser, or a missile cruiser as most would normally think of it, has a ton of missile firepower. It just pumps up missile firepower, but that's every ship in the Merak Navy. So, is it special? Not really? I don't know. Well, we do have even more of a drone punch and less of a disruptor punch. So let's jump right back into things, try and sort of absolve us of the stain of what happened in the last episode of finally managing to smash into a planet. After 3 seasons of being paranoid about it, we finally just barreled into it. Oh, we are being supported by a dreadnought, the Glorious Hunt. Nice big fat dreadnought vessel. Actually, I don't think Merak ships are especially big. I may be wrong, but they just don't feel it. So let's see how fast we can run with all systems charging. 35.5, and I think we're doing almost 25. So, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 maybe? And if so, that's perfect, because that is the speed of medium-speed missiles. And they are Type 4Ms, which means they do additional damage. And I want to demonstrate this MIRV. Who else are we fighting? 2 freighters. Really? A frigate and a freighter. This is like a military police ship. So I'm going to wait to see once we get up to speed. We don't have the greatest acceleration in the world, which is something that we could improve. I wish. No, there's no sort of ship improvement system in this game. It's just you get a better ship. So watch this. Fire the MIRV. And then let's drop back a bit. And allow the spacing to happen. Fire a missile. We're going to zigzag a bit. Fire 2 more missiles. And fire 2 more missiles. So as you can see, the MIRV became 6 missiles. And each one of these missiles is only 1/6 the power, but these are the first missiles that are going to hit him. So, yeah. Watch this. If he doesn't Wild Weasel, I will be incredibly surprised because we've just put out a lot of missiles in this volley. Yeah, see, he Wild Weaseled right there. Nope, didn't want to do that. But we are capable of sending out an absolute metric ton of missile firepower, as you can see. So this was the firepower purely of our carrier. Throw in one of these, a MIRV missile launcher, and suddenly we bring enough firepower to get past any planetary defenses. Now, normally in the normal game, we don't normally get MIRVs until the X series, but it looks like they decided no, we're going to be much more true to Starfleet battles, which is pretty consistent with how they've always tried to do it. And we get these missiles a lot earlier. So, yep. Oh. That's gonna kill him. You're done, sir. You're all done. Oh, thanks, Dreadnought. That's 4 missiles I gotta waste. Each one of those is like, what, 7? 5? Not sure. Now, the downside to the MIRV, if you fire too close, it won't have an opportunity to split and becomes much less good. So you kind of have to time it. Yeah, it's most effective at long-range strikes. And did you fire a MIRV as well? Do you have one? Let's check. C's, B's... No, you just have yellow missiles. I've never seen a yellow missile launcher before that wasn't a MIRV. Oh, but there he goes. Wiped out, destroyed by our nice little rapid fleet. So the fact that we charge at a speed of 24 is perfect, because that's the speed of our missiles. We could get faster ones, but at that point it's sort of like, well, what is the point of having faster missiles? And the answer to that question is not a whole lot. But we only earned 140 from that. Supply... Crap, we lost this tile. Let's go on a scouting mission. We lost this tile. This is not good, because we need to secure this tile and secure the planetary tile, so we're probably not going home for a little while. Red alert! As we go all the way up in speed. We are fast. We are very fast. Wait. Oh, that was only a 20. It wasn't the 24 that we can do. So, you're a frigate. Anything else? I don't think so. So, 1, 2, 3. Come into the science nope. Cancel that. So, when I looked at the screen, suddenly last episode, but just before we stopped, I looked and I was like, wait a second, where's the all stop? Like, I know it should be in this corner, but the Merak HUD is stylized and crazy like this, and it was like, wait a second, which one? And as I was staring at it dumbfoundedly, we rammed into the planet. Not cool. That button. Yeah, the Merak HUD is a little bit hard to read. They went very much with an artistic choice, which, don't get me wrong, it's a great artistic choice, but, well, sometimes it's a little bit harder to be functional. I think the best HUD in the game, undeniably, is the Federation HUD, but then again, it's designed to be like the most human-like HUD in this game. It's the human HUD, after all. I mean, technically the Federation is more than just humans, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, we can't do this. Reinforce to the mech. Actually, we can do this. Come up in speed. Once we hit a speed of 24, we will fire the rest of the missiles. 23, 24. Oh, he's going ESG. Charge right through it. Our missiles will take the damage for us. Oh, that's a good move. All the data we need. Thank you. So he went with every single defensive option that he had. He deployed a mine, which would blow up the missiles. He dropped a wild weasel, and he activated his ESG. But he activated his ESG, then he dropped the mine, and then he deployed the wild weasel. And so the wild weasel shut off his ESG. The mine couldn't activate because he stopped for the wild weasel. And so basically he wasted all his defensive options. And now we come in with a 10 missile barrage that we can just repeat every turn. Light hits, much more powerful hits. Oh, you're still alive. Okay, we'll circle in on you. We'll do this nasty thing to you. It is nice we do have more powerful forward shields, even without the reinforcement. Our shielding is much better than it used to be. Continue the turn. I think we might avoid it. But then again, I thought we might avoid the planet. And like the planet, we hit that one too. So we're just going to slam out all of the missiles immediately and watch them pop. There it goes. So 11 missiles, not 10 missiles, 11 missiles. It's even better. Oh, it's such a good feeling. When you get all missiles on target and they just completely annihilate something, it's like, yes. So taking this, hopefully we'll have retaken the tile. 320 prestige, excellent. And then down here, if we're quick, we'll take this, and it's a planetary assault, and we're not on full reloads. Maybe we'll be supported by that dreadnought again. If the Glorious Hunt's around, this shouldn't be that hard. Hey, we are supported! A command cruiser, the Blood Cry, and a dreadnought light Merv upgrade. Is it a Merv upgrade? It is a Merv upgrade. You can see right here in the back corner, they did decide to give him a Merv, which was probably pretty wise. Facing off against a single heavy cruiser. There's probably another heavy cruiser around here. What kind of planet are you? You are Planet Phaser 9. I'm going to assume you have a lot of phasers. Just a hunch. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to preserve my missiles. And as long as there's not too much more enemy presence, I should be able to get away with that. So let's meet up with the Slaughterer. Excellent name for a ship. And yeah, we should be able to handle anything that comes our way. As long as we stay behind the big guys. And then that way, after we've managed to annihilate the heavy cruiser, we'll have enough missiles to still bombard the planet. Because, yeah, they've got a lot of... Oh, yep, we got another one. 2 heavy cruisers. So an SR plus and a... You were STT? I have no idea. I should really just take a look at the Lyran ships, because I have zero clue of what they name their things. Like, some of them make sense, like CC Plus is just, it's common across the entire fleet, but STT, STT Plus, SRs, no idea. So this is a light dreadnought, I believe. Are you a light dreadnought? Yeah, DNL. A light dreadnought. So really, they're just super big heavy cruisers. That's all a light dreadnought really is, because it's not, it doesn't have all the weapons of a dreadnought, and it tends not to have all the good protection of a dreadnought either. It tends to be much more heavy cruiser in style. In fact, if you look at the early dreadnoughts for all factions tend to be just, well, pretty much, lost my train of thought for a second. Oh, we've only got 2 MIRVs. We're not going to fire them at all. Early dreadnoughts tend to be just heavy cruisers from the medium era. And everything else is, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5... Come on. 6. There we go. So early dreadnoughts tend simply to be heavy cruiser armaments, and that's it. Whereas later ones tend to be, well, obviously you notice, more powerful than you ever thought imaginable. Buff that forward shield, because we have a lot of power to do so. Cut 1 point of speed, because that will put us at our normal charge rate. And hey, if you're going to come into me, I'm going to light up your world. Coming close. We're going to hit him with the phasers. I wanted to disengage on the other side, but that's fine. And why are we not using missiles? Well, the MIRV is on 2. This rack has 3. This one's got more, but... What the hell? A mauler? You're a mauler? Holy crap. Yeah. Remember how we were going to talk about conserving missiles? No. We'll use the B-racks. They've got extended magazines. They're better off for this sort of work. But, wow. That's impressive. I was not expecting the Mauler. So STTs are Lyran Maulers, apparently. Let's get out of the blast radius of this mine. We did not. And you're just causing all kinds of problems for me. Waste racks. Fire, please. Come on, all the waste racks. There we go. Now he's doing a speed of 20... Oh, no, he's dropping. If he drops below 24, we'll be able to catch him. And again, we are avoiding using the MIRVs because we don't have enough of them. And you know what? I'm going to plow into it. I'm going to detonate this for you. Come on, come on. Set it off. That's why I came here. I came to set off your mine. Why did it not explode? Oh, look at that. That's glorious. Waste racks. Fire. How many missiles are we down to? 10 reloads. Not great. But we don't really have much of a punch besides these missiles. Anybody got anything to just toss into this? No, don't do that! Slaughterer? I'm really kind of annoyed that you did that. I don't have many missiles left on this operation. You really can't do that to me. The missiles took the damage for me. Okay. So we've managed to knife our way through this combat. Let's not get ourselves killed by this planet. So here's the plan. So 24 will travel 3 turns. So 60, 72. Range 72 is when we start our engagement, and we're going to try and make a nice thick barrage. As best as we can. We're going to maintain speed of 24, we're going to auger in, and then we'll cut speed and break off to avoid killing ourselves. Now the trick is going to be 2 waves of MIRVs if I can. Drop in speed a bit. Let those go forward. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll add 2 more from the waste racks. Now, planets don't have wild weasels, so he's not going to be able to stop it that way. But he might be able to try and shoot them all down. So yeah, planets don't have wild weasels, so let's get involved with more MIRVs. we're basically gonna bring this entire barrage in. So, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. I need to have this with the barrage. Okay, that's probably our limit. Break off. Okay, so the planet is disruptor armed. Probe, give me accurate data on this strike. It would be really cool if I could use the really big missiles. Oh boy, he's going to be able to shoot all these missiles down. I have no doubt of this. How far distance are you guys? This is going to be an interesting problem. I think it might be enough of a concentrated barrage. It depends on the arcs that all of these weapons can hit. I'm banking really hard on the fact that the planets can't really defend themselves. Aside from shields. Oh my god, look at that. Yes, we got through. All racks fire. Planets can't turn either, so that hole is just going to stay with them. A-rack is out. We're down to just the waste launchers. And getting enough saturation to really cause any problems is going to be hard. I mean, we're not really built for that. Not anymore. I mean, if we had started this mission at full reloads, we definitely could just shell the crap out of this planet. Come on, be out of missiles at this point. You should be launching your missiles, guys. Just FYI. That's why we have them. They're really good at this work. Don't tell me. Oh, God. Not again. You have full reloads! You're fully loaded and ready to kill. He's stopping all of my missiles. I just do not have the firepower to get through this. I'm good. And the shield's back up. Great. I don't know how to take this if they don't help. So right now I am the least dangerous thing on this map. I think everybody would agree to that. So the planet isn't really targeting me because of that. Because I'm just taking little tiny plinking shots with my phaser ones, because that's all I've got left. Oh, I do have one more thing. No, I don't. Thought I had prepped a scatter pack. I did not. I thought about it, but I didn't end up doing it. As long as we keep dealing damage through this hull, you know, we can do something. Stay away from the planet so it doesn't realign its targeting fix. This could take a while. By while, I mean a long time. Shields are back up. Yeah, I've only got, let me guess, half arcs on these? Yeah, half corner arcs. Not great. Although the planet doesn't seem to be firing its phaser 4s nearly as much, but this would, it would drop like a rock if we started taking out phaser 4s. 2 damage with the phaser 1. Yay! So come back out. Go back in. This will be the song of our people. 2 more damage! Yay! It's everything we can attempt to do. Just circles and circles and circles. Donuts in space. Hey, he launched a scatter pack! Awesome! If we manage to take out any of his phaser 3s... Oh, good. We got a whole bunch of hits through on that one. See, guys, your missiles can get through. Use more of them. Please? Pretty please? Cherry on top? Ice cream in the middle? We've taken out a lot of his disruptors, but his phaser 4s are still active and beastly. At this point, we're just admiring our own ship. I really do like this design with like the missile launchers extended on things. Although I think narratively, it would be a lot cooler if when we fired these things, it was like huge bursts of missiles like you see in television. It's just like goes all over the place. Like dozens and dozens of missiles from each of those racks. Because if you think about it, these ships are pretty big. I mean, they could carry a lot of missiles. I know they're really big torpedo-sized things, but come on, admit it. It'd be really cool if it were the case where we could, like, just if there was even just a mod where it's just all these launches were just like huge trails of missiles, and then the point defense systems were shooting down dozens of them. I think that'd be really fun. But obviously not the way that it works. Let's go to capture. 15 guys left. We got more work to do. Probe, tell me how he's doing. Hey, he's not doing it at all. Okay. Let's carefully approach the planet. Very, very carefully. Let's not do this the hard way. Let's not smash into the planet. All open select. Continue to fire. We need to get to a range of 3.5 so that we may fire all our weapons. We're going to do this the right way this time. We're not going to be really, really dumb. I wonder what the criteria is for what weapons we're allowed to see are active and which ones are not. Because we think the disruptors are online, but we know for a fact, thanks to the probe, that they are not. Pretty much our entire armament right now consists of these missile launchers. That's kind of scary when you think about it. 4. A little bit closer. I mean, I know this is a bit of a game concession, but still, the fact that we have to get so close to use these things on planets is kind of sad. 5, 4. Wait, are they rear only? No, there we go. Okay. So range of 3, and now we may fire all our weapons. Capture. How are we doing? 8 of them. We've almost got it down, folks. The logic for the AIs, like dreadnoughts and stuff, to attack these planets is just absurd. It's like, but why? Why do you not get closer and fire all of your missiles? He's got to have at least as heavy of a missile barrage as me. And I'm a heavy cruiser. Come on, a little bit more. Just one more. Get one more dead, and we can beam over 3 Marines, and that'll be enough to capture the planet. There we go. Beaming the people over. So if we had even more missiles, we could have done a triple barrage, and that would have made things even more effective. But we would have to get really close to do that. That would have been dangerous. Because, yeah, the closer you get, the more powerful those Phaser 4s become, and the more they gut your ship. And a heavy cruiser like us can't really afford to get gutted. Come on. There's nobody left on the planet. It's just you guys. Take it. Steal it all. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Took the planet. So last episode we smashed into a planet. This episode we took the planet. I'm going to call that a win. What do we got? 495 prestige. Please tell me we took it. We took the planet. Woo! And there's a neutral station just to our south. We're doing pretty good. Anyway, that's going to come to the end of an episode right there. I've been Captain Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. Do you think we've managed to absolve our horrific loss last episode? If not, let me know. And I will see you all in the next episode.